right, so let's do a little something with fire. What I'm going to do is burn paper. I'm inside, so I'm going to be safe, just a small sheet of paper. Normally when you burn paper, you have ashes left over. Since you can't turn those ashes back into paper, that's an example of a chemical change. It's a change that you just can't get back to what you started with. Now, if we just cut the paper, that's a change, but it's known as a physical change because it's still paper, right? All right, so let's burn this and we'll have a look at the ashes. All right, everybody ready? Here we go. There are no ashes here. That's odd. Let me try again. Maybe we'll get ashes this time. All right, here we go. No ashes. Let me try one more time. Kind of embarrassing. All right, here we go. Let's try for ashes. No ashes. What could possibly be going on? It is a type of paper. It's known as flash paper, and you see it in magic shows all the time, but it doesn't have anything to do with magic. It's all about chemistry because that paper has an additional chemical that regular paper doesn't have. It's called nitrocellulose. You actually find that in gunpowder, so it completely changes the way the paper reacts to fire. Burns up completely, you have no ashes left over. So today we're going to use dry ice and some soap and water to make a crystal ball. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some dry ice. By the way, dry ice is frozen carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is the gas that you make every time you exhale. You can change its state of matter from a gas to a solid by freezing it to 123 degrees below zero. Then it will turn into a solid known as dry ice. It's called dry ice because you don't use a liquid to make it. You use a gas. So I have some frozen carbon dioxide right here. There we go. Just a little piece. And you can see what's coming off of it. It's actually making fog. Basically, it's just freezing the water vapor around it. So you're able to actually see the process of it turning back into a gas. That process is called sublimation. So what I want to do is I want to put this in a little bit of warm water here. Have some warm water inside of a beaker. So let's put this inside, see what happens. There we go. We're making a whole bunch more fog now as that dry ice sublimates very, very quickly. All right, so this is going to be crucial to making our crystal ball. And it just sounds good, doesn't it? Okay, such an amazing process. By the way, I'm not sure they still have it, but they might. Publix actually sells dry ice. So you have to be 18 or older to get dry ice. And you can do some experiments at home. Always wear gloves though, because things that are really cold can burn you just like things that are really hot. So you want to be careful with that. All right, so that's our first ingredient that we're going to use is our dry ice. So let me move this out of the way and we'll make our crystal ball. All right, time for our crystal ball. But before we do that, one more thing. I have a quarter right here, and I'm going to take a piece of dry ice, and I'm going to put the quarter on the dry ice, and let's see what happens. Okay, it's vibrating, right? Because the temperature is different between the quarter and our dry ice. So it's causing it to vibrate as the pressure changes, and it rapidly is pushing that gas through. So you're getting this sound. It's also finding a way to get cold enough to stop vibrating. Super cool. All right, so let's make our crystal ball. So for this, I'm going to need a cup here and some soap. So I'm going to put some soap in there, just like this. And I'm going to pour some water on top of it. It doesn't have to be warm water or anything. Regular room temperature water out of the tap is fine. And then I have a big punch bowl right here. Get that right in the middle. All right, and then I also have a piece of yarn here. Forgot to mention that in the ingredients. You also need yarn. So I'm going to put the yarn in the soapy water. Let that kind of sit in there for a little bit. All right, and then in the punch bowl, what I'm going to do, this is a little bit warmer water. I'm going to put my dry ice. All right, get that sublimation process going. Perfect. All right, so if I take my soapy yarn out, and I'm just going to run it along the edge here, kind of helps it stick a little bit more. Then I'm going to put the yarn back in the soapy water, bring it out, and go across just like this. Let's get it going again. Can't always get it the first time. That's fine. It's hard to do this sitting down too, by the way. All right. So as that sublimation process continues, you've got soapy water on the rim. It's going to make a bubble, which looks just like a crystal ball. But wait for it to pop. It's about to get very, very cool when this happens. This is, by the way, enormous crystal ball. I can barely see you guys. There you are. That's what happens when it pops. Amazing.
Hi class, welcome. It's me, Professor David, your substitute history of magic professor today. Now I'm just waiting on my owl, Artemis, to bring me some questions about... Oh, there he is. Thanks, Artemis. All right, let's take a look at our questions. I think today they're all going to be around our favorite headmaster of Hogwarts, Albus Dumbledore. All right, class, let's go over. We have 10 questions, like I said, about our favorite headmaster Hogwarts has ever had, Albus Dumbledore. Question number 1. In Harry Potter's first year at Hogwarts, which corridor did Dumbledore say was off limits to anyone who didn't want to die a painful death? Yes, that's right. The third floor corridor on the right side. You guys got it. Great job. Next question. What kind of pet bird does Professor Dumbledore have? Yes, a phoenix. You guys got it. A phoenix. Fun fact, J.K. Rowling actually named Dumbledore's phoenix Fawkes after Guy Fawkes. Don't know who that is? You can look him up. What subject did Professor Dumbledore teach before becoming headmaster? Yep, that's it. Transfiguration. Who teaches Transfiguration now? Yep, Professor McGonagall. You guys got it. Next question. There's a statue of this creature protecting the headmaster's office. What is it? Yep, it's a gargoyle. You got it. What are the shape of Dumbledore's glasses? Nope, not round. Those are Harry's. Dumbledore's are half moon. He calls them his half moon spectacles. Question number 6. Dumbledore, along with Nicholas Flamel, helped to discover the 12 uses of this creature's blood. No, not a hippogriff. Yep, you're right. It's a dragon. All right. We're getting close to the end. Only 4 more questions to go. Here's number 7. Dumbledore won the Elder Wand from this wizard. No, not Voldemort. It is Grindelwald. Yeah, his old friend Grindelwald, way back in 1945. All right, question number 8. Professor Dumbledore's brother Aberforth owns and operates which bar in Hogsmeade? Nope, not the 3 broomsticks. It's the other one, the Hog's Head. Very good. All right, Professor Dumbledore once told Professor McGonagall about a scar that he had above his left knee. It was a map of which city's underground? Yep, it was London. Very good. And our final question is going to be, name one of the 2 actors who played Dumbledore in the movies. Yep. Michael Gambon and also Richard Harris for the first 2. Either one of those, you got it. All right. Great job, everyone. It's clear you belong in Dumbledore's army.